Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys. Well, we are in Vegas getting ready for BravoCon. I'm doing these videos today because yesterday we were on a plane all day, so there wasn't much time to do anything by the time we got to Vegas, and we had to get some little last minute shopping in. But this is going to be an interesting weekend, and I know starting tomorrow, after the BravoCon festivities begin, it's going to be headline after headline after headline. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about these things now. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also, don't forget, if you guys are not a part of members, I'm going to be dropping a lot of exclusive members only content from this weekend. So there's that too. Let's go. Okay, guys, so Kyle Cook and Amanda Batula. You guys know them from Summer House. They're going to be here this weekend, obviously, too. But apparently, they're reportedly living separately and facing a challenging time in their marriage. Now, what they're saying is that they're not officially on a break. This is what an insider is sharing. They are still committed to working on the relationship, but they got married in 2021 after their engagement in 2018, and they started dating back in 2016. Amanda previously expressed a desire to distance professionally from Kyle's Loverboy canned alcohol brand. That was in season 9. And there were infidelity rumors that have, probably plagued this relationship because Kyle admitted to cheating pre-engagement, and he was also accused of making out with another woman in Charleston. And Amanda posted and deleted a Boys Lies sweatshirt photo. All of this stuff happened. I heard, though, that Kyle actually did not hook up with anybody in Charleston, so I wanted to add that in there too. But listen, marriages are challenging sometimes, so I never want to see anybody get a divorce. And sending all the love, guys. Hopefully you can hash this one out, work it out. But I wanted to go over to OC for a second because Alexis Bellino is accusing the OC cast of having a strategy to get Tamra Judge off of the show ahead of season 20. Now, she believes the other women are jealous of Tamra because she's been on the longest. She's smart, she carries the show, and she calls out the truths when needed. She said OC is kind of like a game of Survivor. Each cast member has a strategy to advance. And she described the entertainment reality TV career as being difficult, with authenticity versus performance kind of conflicting. Yeah, I mean, listen, do I think that the women are trying to get Tamra kicked off the show? I think some of them are. I think that they would be much happier with her off the show because they don't like the kind of attention that she gets. And a lot of people, a lot of fans love her or hate her. They feel like she carries the show. So with that, it's still an ensemble cast. And those other women might feel like their roles appear to be like minimized in the eyes of the fans because of all of the attention that Tamra gets. I feel like it's a dog eat dog world. Like Andy Cohen always said, to be on reality TV, you have to have an element of like narcissism. And so I feel like every single person wants to be like Tom Sandoval and Jax Taylor said on Vanderpump Rules, like the number one guy in the group. And I don't think that this is any different. Okay. Well, awkward. But let's move on. Good luck. Good luck, Tamra. Show them what's up. Now, you guys remember Gina. She was on The Real Housewives of Orange County forever ago. Well, now she came out and she's accused Shannon Beador of being mean to her for no reason. She says the trigger was her off-camera comment that Shannon saying that she hadn't had sex with her husband for a year was really stupid because Shannon's husband is good-looking and rich, so girls are going to go after that dude. I'm sure Shannon didn't like that because I feel like Shannon probably feels like Gina is implying that maybe she is the reason that her husband and her, like that didn't work out and that her husband ended up moving on with, I believe her name's Leslie. And Shannon was probably like, look, this is none of your business. Like, are you kidding me? You're going to bring this shit up? And Gina, Gina's allowed to have an opinion, but yeah, it's still Shannon Beador. She's not going to be happy when anybody talks about her. Like Shannon Beador, she definitely gets like pissed off, which is wild because you're on a reality TV show. But she probably expects, since Gina was also on a reality TV show, that she should know better. But then also, I don't think that you have to know better because you're on a reality TV show. People are going to talk about you. You're putting your life out there on display. Like this, what? What are we saying right now? You know what I mean? Comes off a little wild. But speaking of going into season 20, a lot of people feel like Vicki Gunvalson should be returning. They feel like it's only fair that Vicki Gunvalson get asked back to return to the show. However, Vicki has a long list of requirements that she expects if, in fact, she does return to the Real Housewives of Orange County. Now, what I don't understand about this is I know that Vicki wants to be on the Housewives. She's very public about the fact that she started the show, that it's her show. And she has yelled multiple times, like, "You fired me!" I think that if you want to be back on the show, though, I would kind of just not take what they give you, but I don't think that I would be so demanding with like a long list of requirements. However, I'm not in her position and I don't know what her long list of requirements are. But she did reference the idea that other housewives, like Bethany Frankel, they had a list of conditions before returning. I think it's comparing apples to oranges. That's so funny. I didn't even think about that before I said that. Bethany Frankel, when she had her long list, her company, the cocktail portion, just got acquired for $100 million at that time. You know what I mean? Like, she was worth a lot of money. She brought a lot to the show. She would come in and just drop bombs, and she didn't even have to film at the same pace or in the same capacity as the other women. Like, I think it was just very different. Like, Bethany was explosive. Vicki said, I don't think either one of us, going back to like her reuniting with Tamra, she said, I don't think either one of us apologized. We are who we are. I just have a different viewpoint on the show. It's a strong viewpoint. I don't do toxic. And she said, I told Tamra that I feel like the show has gone in a very toxic direction. She doesn't like that. But I don't think that Tamra also, I don't think that Tamra really wants to hash this out. Tamra's probably like, look, we just got to a better place. Like, I'm not going to talk to you about that stuff. At least that's what I would think. I don't know that to be a fact. Obviously, I have not talked to Vicki or Tamra about any of this, but I am curious how this is going to play out. And I am curious if they're going to give her the opportunity to return for season 20. All right, guys, pop off. Let me know what you think. Smash the like button. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also, if you're not a part of members, join members, because we're going to have a lot of behind the scenes Bravo content this weekend. Love you guys.